On Sunday, we're going to have EOD versus TLI at, is it still at 4 EST or has it changed at all?
I think it should be normal time.
All right, so normal time at 4 EST. It'll be a best of 5 for the championship. So tonight we're just going to talk about each player on the teams, who we think wins head-to-head in each lane. Then we'll talk about both teams as a whole, and then at the end we'll do predictions for finals. So before that, we'll do introductions really quick for everyone that's joining us.
Okay. Well, I'm a Kingsland, and I'm EOD support.
I'm a Wild Terryy. I'm TLI's top laner.
Hubris, I'm the top for EOD.
I'm Red, and I am the ADC for TLI.
PK.
I'm PK, and I am the analytical genius for League of Legends.
True.
Wait a minute.
I'm Brutus Muffin, previously known as Combat Muffin, and I am the best Risen player to not win a championship.
The best
True.
Echo player of all time.
True. All right, so let's start with top lane. So in top lane for EOD we have Hubris, and then for TLI we have a Wild Terryy. So between these two, first of all, if you've played against them or know of them, like what's their play style? What kind of champs do they play? And then who do we think is winning the 1v1, or is there a 1v1? Are they just like farming it out? Top lane.
So are we just gonna?
Yep, anyone can start. Yeah, for this one we could just talk as a group.
All right. Well, I kind of know the Wild Terryy guy. I know a little of him. So Hubris, when I played against him, he always seems to beat me in lane. But I feel like, no offense to Hubris, his TPs aren't as good as mine. So if I lose lane, I don't feel as pressured. And I feel like overall, since my team plays better than Hubris's, I think we win.
Okay.
So yeah, in that
Wow,
regard, I guess.
Terry, you're gonna
Wait,
flame me. I was gonna
Hubris,
say
that's
good things about you, man.
Oh wait, that's who's. Oh,
I
never
did
mind.
say a good thing. I said you beat me in lane.
Hey, I'll second that. My top laner will go 0-4 in lane. I call it right here.
Yeah, I remember the Fiora Jax game where I went like 4-0, and then my team gave you like 6 free kills for your Spirit Show shit.
It's bad.
God, blame your team, man.
Yeah, I will. For that one, I will.
Well, my thoughts on the top lane, I'm gonna give on the top lane in general, I'm gonna give the advantage to Hubris. I think he's got a much deeper champ pool, and he's more capable of like reacting to what his team needs and fitting what he has to do and do it in a better fashion than
Okay.
Terry will be able to.
Pretty much what I think about that too.
Yeah,
He's
Terry plays like 3 champs.
Does he really?
Champion
That you know
puddle.
of. That you know
I was
of.
gonna say, wait. So what are the champs? So what does Hubris play? What are 1 or 2 champs that Hubris plays?
Nico
Aatrox is really
Abuser.
notable.
Is Aatrox?
Yeah.
Well, when I
Champion
scouted,
champion?
when I was scouting EOD, I took tally of every single champ every player had played, and Terry had been up to this point the player that had played the most unique champions of any team that I had
Oh.
scouted. So
Oh,
And
okay.
he was only added for half the season. Wait, are you talking about Terry or Hubris?
it's Hubris,
I was
sorry.
gonna
Sounded
say.
Oh, I was gonna say,
Yeah,
Yeah,
not
yeah,
Terry.
yeah,
All right,
yeah.
let's slow down. Let's slow down. Definitely
Terry
not
has, like-
Terry.
I think Terry has like 6 games played, to be fair.
He does.
Yeah,
He was
Not
only
just-
added halfway through the
4 on
season.
these stats.
Well, so
yeah, according to stats,
Oh,
I think
okay.
To
Even
preface, the
less.
stats are probably not all correct. It did
Yeah, they're
break
not
at some point.
updated.
It broke at some point. So these are definitely not all the games. Just
Yeah,
the ones that
that-
are recorded.
Yeah, because I was surprised. I know I played a little bit of games,
No,
but I
yeah,
think 4 is a
it's
little.
definitely not 4. It's more than that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
do not have time to do them manually. So Terry plays. I know you play Camille. I've seen you play
Jax.
Camille and Jax. Does Hubris play anything else that's like notable top lane besides
Nico.
Yeah. PK's right, Nico Abuser.
Nico's
I will say
disgusting. If you don't play Nico top, come on.
The only game TLI lost against Stevie was Terry on Camille. Just saying, throwing that out there. 0-6, by the way.
Damn. Camille.
That's the power spike, honestly. That's what.
Wait, isn't that a sprint?
I don't know.
I don't remember.
Well, once again, very good vision from both of these top laners. I'm
Top
always
lane's an
surprised.
island, wards
I'm
don't
always
do
surprised
damage.
when top laners actually ward.
Hey, above 20, that's like A+.
I
in
know,
Risen,
right?
Risen top lane.
It really is.
It's facts.
Do we think junglers are gonna be pressuring this lane, or are they just like leaving these two alone? To
I think if any jungler goes top, it's O'Hare.
okay,
Yeah,
giving
I
giving
agree.
away your secrets.
I think Terry gets fucking hard ignored, to be honest. Feels bad, man.
Oh no.
Huh.
I mean, I don't mind it either. Like, I prefer it. I'd rather have.
He likes
bot
to
lane
be
head than
alone.
mid
He likes to
Yeah.
pick jacks and get full build and then do things.
head. And then hit
Hey,
towers.
Galen.
Full
gotta-
build being 2 items, of course.
You gotta play to your win condition, man. You know.
True.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I've been learning that as I get more games on TLI.
Top is not the win condition.
Wow, feels
Oh,
bad.
well, that's not true. That's not
Terry
true.
carries sometimes.
Terry
I mean,
carries. What the hell?
I've seen Terry carry,
Terry.
but I don't think
Yeah.
but like he doesn't get. I don't see him getting like tons of ganks. I feel like he just carries because he
Nah, he doesn't.
is like carrying himself, like by himself top lane.
Well,
Well,
it's
he-
hard.
he
It's
play- he
really.
plays- Go ahead.
It's really hard to gank for someone who just like dies like 4 times in lane. You know. You go up there
True.
to gank and he's just dead.
He's
you
just
know.
dead before you get there.
He's like, oh, I got bored and didn't feel like playing passive, so I went in and died.
The legit
Yeah.
TLI comps, by the way.
Sounds like literally every carry top laner I've ever had on there.
I think
I get bored too.
Terry's good mechanically, but his champ pool's narrow, and that can be abused. But he's one of the only top 2 top laners in Premade that I actually respect.
Who's
Oh,
the other
thank you.
one?
Lord Skippy.
Oh yeah, Lord
Skippy
Skippy.
probably.
Skippy
R.I.P. Lord
was
Skippy.
DB, right?
Yeah, he was DV's top laner before they replaced him with a Rumble one trick.
He's like their big carry.
Skippy's
Oh yeah,
good.
that was a
He's
guy
fun
I
to
played
watch.
against him game
They
1.
played him game 1. Yeah, I don't know why
Yeah,
they
and-
took him out.
I was wondering. I was
I
wondering that
believe-
too.
I was talking to Void Bullet Angel. Skippy's busy. He had things. He had to go.
Oh, okay.
They didn't take him out because they think Skippy's worse. They took him out because he couldn't play anymore.
Oh, I assumed
Dude.
like he was tilted because his
Unfortunate.
first game wasn't too good.
Yeah, no, that game was rough.
Yeah.
He should have taken Aftershock. Big mistake.
All right, well,
Abuse it.
let's move to jungle. So on EOD we have Zohair, and on TLI we have Minion, aka Nita, who has had changed his name many times. So
Pepsi Dog.
or aka Pepsi Dog, aka Nita, Manko, Minion. I can't think of the many names he's had.
Yeah.
It's too many.
Most recently, Slat in the Hat.
So in jungle, what are their play styles? Are these two junglers that are like ganking early? Are they more teamfight oriented? How do they stack up against each other?
I think they're
Well-
both aggressive players. To be honest.
I think Minion is kind of trash. Big jungle difference.
Yeah,
PK's just here to
I mean,
you know,
trash
I'm
talk.
I'm gonna have to low key
Is
hard
that your-
agree here.
Is that your analytical perspective on that
That's
one?
his
or-
expertise.
That's
You
my
can't knock it.
analytical
First that
perspective. Zohair's better.
Huh.
You said Zohair's
Okay.
better.
Okay.
Yes,
Sounds
Zohair
very
is way better.
analytical.
In what
I
ways?
Yeah,
definitely
I
say
agree.
Zohair is considerably better than Minion.
In what
And
ways?
It's like
Especially
Lady Jumper
late
played for
phase.
Zohair.
Zohair is really good at reading lane aggression and knowing when to come to your lane to absolutely destroy you.
Yeah, he's
So yeah, Minion has zero concept of how any of that is performed, so it's huge advantage
Wait a
at
minute.
least in the late
Dude, when I
phase.
watch Minion play
Zohair
games,
is
he has the
not
brand of a
capable
goldfish.
of orchestrating a counter gank is basically what he's saying.
He's good at.
I
Wait,
mean,
True.
Zohair is good at counter ganking.
True.
He's capable of it, unlike Minion.
See the
I
He
don't
future
know,
understands, he
a lot
actually.
understands how the map works.
Okay.
a lot of Minions ganks are actually counter ganks from when we played.
Pretty
I feel
much.
like.
He's just in the right place at
Either
the right
that or
time.
he's gonna solo him in the jungle 1v1.
Yeah.
I don't know. You guys are definitely not giving Minion enough credit.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Credit.
he's aggressive.
He's
He
the
can pop
hidden
off and
gem.
carry for sure.
The hidden gem.
Just
He's a little-
saying.
I watched
little
their
bit
DV
Type
series and it
Phantom,
looked
though.
like he was trying to lose the game for you.
The DV. I mean, I can agree that I don't think Nita played super well in
He
DV series.
definitely-
I don't think that's like a series to judge it, like his whole like potential off of.
Hmm.
I think he's definitely a better series than that one.
It's autofilled too, so
I don't know. Minion is.
smash him, man.
He wasn't.
He's a good player. For
Hello?
Yeah.
Oh, this
I
is our
think-
special
oh.
guest.
Whoa.
Oh,
This is
Stop.
my
Oh, who's this?
guest.
okay. Who we talking about
We're,
first?
we're
What's
talking
up?
about we're talking about Zohair
The
and
fuck
What do you
Nita.
think
Dawn?
about? What do you think about the
Zohair
jungle
and
matchup?
Zohair and Marco.
Yeah, what do you think about jungle matchup?
Okay. if you Wait, it's TLI versus EOD, right? That's the
Yes.
teams.
Yeah, TLI versus
Okay, if TLI plays toward, if you split map towards bot side with Mark on the team, you fucking lose. He does not know what a bot lane is.
Poor
Holy
Ichigo.
shit.
Does he only know what a mid lane is? Because he doesn't know what a top lane
No,
is either.
no. He doesn't
So,
gank, period.
he
I
doesn't
don't know.
He
Dawn
doesn't know what a
out
lane
of
is.
school.
I don't know what he does, but it's not jungling.
You guys are definitely trolling because I
I mean,
can
you
account
need
a lot of our wins to him just
Being
playing.
at the right place at the
You
right
just
time.
said
Yeah,
don't
just
compliment
playing
you.
well.
They're
I
definitely
mean,
not
I think the
complimenting you.
biggest differential in the jungles is going to be during the laning phase, not in the team fighting phase and in the map rotation phase. It's all going to be in the laning phase. That's when the big difference is going to be shown.
That's the only time.
I mean, I
that
think that's
jungle really
that's
matters.
important. I mean, I think that's
Hmm.
very important for both junglers.
I mean, I
early.
agree. It's very important. That's why I think
Most-
Zohair's going to win.
all the meta junglers are like, it's really hard to fuck up a team fight on them anyways. So all that matters is how you play the first time out.
Just
Jack
tilt
Smithy and
Zohair.
Sedge
Just tilt Zohair. It's
Wait, so
easy.
what are
If
what
you think
are
you can tilt Zohair, then minions tilted
It's
just
so
easily.
free.
what are champs that both of these people play? Like known for?
Mental's a fortress, okay?
Hacker both play Hacker.
Hacker. They both play Hacker. Yeah, that's true. They both
Yeah, and they're both
play
playing
Hacker.
Sedge, so that's
Yeah, both
those two
Sejuani
are both
here.
going to be high priority picks. So
Sedge is just
Rek'Sai
too OP not to
players.
pick.
oh yeah,
Yeah,
Sedge did.
Rek'Sai's so
Yeah, she
bad,
just
though.
got gutted. That's right.
I know.
Last I checked, Marco was a Trundle one trick, so I don't know if you guys are talking about.
that was a long time ago, but true.
Whoa.
It's not like it's hard to pick back up the
Hey,
Trundle.
Joe's in the chat.
Hey,
He
you never,
knows.
you never know.
As far as
Whip it out.
secondary champs, they're both Rek'Sai and J4 players as well.
Is Rek'Sai playable right now though? Is that champ like something you can pick?
She's
still
playable.
good,
I don't
yeah.
think she's that good.
Yeah, I also don't think she's that good, but she's still usable to carry a game in the early game.
You're legit Rek'Sai one tricks. I mean, I agree, but pull your stats up, Kenny. I didn't do subs, but I could pull sub stats up if we want to talk about subs.
Oh god.
Penises.
Yeah, EOD is a 10-man team, so
Well, I'll
I
pull
mean,
them up if we want to talk
Honestly,
about
pull
someone.
Kenny in.
I don't trust in Kenny's stats, I'm gonna be honest.
Kenny
just
Pull
is
Kenny. I feel like there are a
nuts
lot of
in
people
the
who
worst
pull
way
over.
and the best way at the same time.
I've played with Kenny.
Oh, Kenny's the main
I don't
support.
wanna hear
He's
it.
starting. God damn.
No, he's not.
Where Joe?
Can't
Where
wait
are
to
your
play against
stats?
Kenny again.
Joe, I think you'd have like 2 games, right? All right, let's go to mid. Since we
Joe.
started talking about
Wait,
mid.
before we move on, I'd just
Oh,
like
yeah.
to point out the fact that during our regular season, when we played against EOD, Minion did out jungle Zohair.
Okay,
in
so
series.
Pretty
So,
handily.
don't knock it. Don't knock
I
minion.
don't know.
But like EOD
I
playoff
turbo in
stuff, though.
scrims, by the way.
I think
Scrims. Okay, we don't talk about scrims. Scrims.
yeah, we don't talk
count.
about scrims, but
Scrims lol, as we say. So mid lane, EOG we have Mwami. I think I'm saying that correctly. And then
Who?
TLI,
Yeah, that's correct.
Mwami. And then TLI,
Mwame.
Mwame. And then
Yeah.
TLI we have Margarine.
What the fuck? Wait, his vision score's above 20. I'm so proud. I thought it was
I know, they
worse.
Oh, I'm
both
proud
are.
too. That's something else, man.
I'm
Uh,
also surprised that he has a
No, he
vision
never
score.
buys controllers. How'd he do that?
Oh man, that's shocking actually.
We had a game in the playoffs. Wame didn't buy a single pink in it. Like,
That's
Damn.
amazing. That's honestly pretty impressive.
Yeah, we played a scrim set yesterday. I made it my goal to buy pink wards all the time, and I think he bought like 2 or 3 in the whole set. And I bought like 20.
He did it, though.
All right, but mid lane. So mid lane, I want to know who wins 1v1. Actually,
Okay, so
I just want to know who wins 1v1. I don't even care about.
So,
Wame. I want to know
if
who
Wame
wins.
is on one of his core picks, Wame wins. If Margarine is on, if he's on anything else, if Wame is on anything other than his 3 core picks, he's gonna be feeding.
I will
and
tell you,
useless.
Mwame
I think
will
this is
beat
the-
any mid laner 1v1.
I think
this is the biggest mismatch I think
This
on the whole game.
I
That
don't even think
Margarine
it's a
is
mismatch. I
just
think both these
way
players
above.
are coin flip.
Well, actually, you know what? You
I
might be
mean,
right.
I agree.
I'm
I can
dead
agree with
serious.
that. I think they're both coin flip.
But I think
I'll-
Mwame wins every 1v1.
I-
just down
well,
to-
then
Wame's really good
he's
mechanically.
then he's up
It's
for a
just-
challenge, I guess. 'Cause,
okay, I don't know who Mwame is, but he's a random, so it doesn't matter.
Wait, Don,
But
do you
Marge-
remember rejecting?
Marge,
Don, do you remember rejecting?
literally tilt Marge, and the game is over.
I mean, I've played
He will
against
die
both of these
12
guys.
times. He will die 12
Margarine is
times in a
definitely
game.
better as far as champ pool is concerned. Wame is very constrained in that department.
Yeah, I
True.
can agree with that.
And that's playing against both of them. And I definitely feel that when Wame is not on one of his 3 champs,
Are you
he
telling
is
me
feeding.
that Corki is not a champion pool in and of itself?
Are you
Yeah,
telling me
right?
that
Lots
Yeah,
of
I wasn't
champions
aware
can
that,
auto attack.
I wasn't aware Corky was 3 champions in one now.
Yeah, it's the new Lee Sin.
We gotta write down.
Oh,
I
okay.
know we have to put Corky for Mwame because I see him. That's just his champ. Anything else?
That's
kind of a one trick.
What are the 3 champs that he plays?
Alright.
Corky.
Corky, Orianna.
or
No,
Orianna.
Syndra.
the Ori's not even that good. I'd say Corky, Syndra, and like Ori Vlad toss up. One of them would not.
Ori.
be.
Orianna
It's Ori.
Vlad.
It's Ori. It's not Vlad. It's Ori.
Alright, I'll do
It
Ori.
gets banned all the time.
Okay.
Yeah,
if
his
he's
Ori
a-
gets banned so much.
I mean,
if he plays Orianna Vlad, Marge is already better player by default.
I've seen his Vlad. I think Hubris has
What
the
does
better
that
Vlad on
even
EOD.
mean?
It means
That's-
Ori
yeah,
players
I-
are fucking subhuman.
Yeah, I do have the better Vlad. That's why I said Ori, not Vlad.
And what does March play?
Irelia.
nowadays?
Irelia.
Aurelia and what else?
I don't know. What is
Azir,
he?
dude,
What
he
is
got
he
a
playing?
pentakill
He
on
does
that.
play.
yeah,
He has
the
been playing
pentacles
Azir.
here.
He also
he
played a
plays
game of
Aurelia
Lux.
and control mages for the most part. But he
Yeah.
Plays
Kali,
everything.
He
plays
He's
the
playing
right
like
champion
he's playing like
yeah.
long range mages in the mid lane. It seems like
I don't know.
Azir, Lux.
Oh,
I
his
wouldn't
Lux
be
is good,
surprised if
okay.
he's playing Xerath in there somewhere.
Yeah, if he can't get his hands on Aurelia, he's
I
probably
don't
just gonna play
think
a
I've
mage.
seen March play
Yeah.
Xerath. Does he play Xerath?
I
I
guess
mean,
we're
It's
gonna
not too
find out.
different from the other champs
I was
he's
gonna say,
playing.
I don't think I've
If
seen
he's
him
gonna
play
pull it
that
out,
before.
now's the time.
True. His Lux is
I
good
feel
though
like
too.
Instead of Azir, Silas should be up there actually.
Or
has
Silas.
been-
Though they have been gutting Silas a
Picking
lot.
Silas.
I lost. Pick it, please.
Yeah, the champ got gutted, so
Yeah,
it's
it
not
got
that
gutted.
Well, he
much
got
of
buffed.
a-
He got buffed this patch.
Oh,
It
it did.
doesn't
Yeah, it
do-
doesn't matter. It's
Doesn't
not
do
enough. It's
anything.
not enough.
It's not a it's not a
Yeah.
matter thing.
Threw him in the jungle, if anything.
I mean, like, pick them if like the other team is like just giving you the best ults in the game. Like, if they're giving you like Gangplank, Karthus, like
Yes,
I don't know,
you only
Soraka.
pick him
like-
against like Zillion and shit. That's it.
Yeah, like if they have the perfect ults, yeah, play Silas. Otherwise, don't touch that champ.
So
Yeah.
is this a lane where the junglers are going? Is this like
Yes.
the lane? Okay.
More than likely,
Yeah,
yeah.
this is where all the
Yeah.
jungle
This
attention.
This
is
is
a
where the
2v2
clown
lane.
fiesta happens.
This is where we should have the camera during stream. It's just
Yeah,
on
2v2,
mid lane.
Yeah,
3v3,
sure.
4v4, 5v5. We'll see
I
what
will say
happens
though,
mid lane.
Zohair only camped me once in our series. He was playing more around top and bot in that series.
So it might depend on
Yeah,
Yeah.
It
Maybe.
depends on what we have in the mid lane for sure.
if
But
Mwame
if it's
Mwame
if they're
is not
both
on the
trading with
story.
each other,
It's gonna be a clown fiesta mid lane.
I was
yeah,
gonna say
it
it seems
is.
like it
It
might be.
is.
I don't know
Right.
about that. I feel like Marge, it's a pretty big gap.
I don't think it's a big gap. I don't think it is at all.
I think it's the
That's what
biggest
he
gap
puts
out of all
I
the
think it's
matches.
like literally the only gap between TLI and EOD.
But I guess we'll find out.
Yeah.
Aren't you bot lane?
Oh.
Well, let's go to bot lane.
Yeah, wait,
so,
how is that the only
let's-
gap?
Yeah, let's go to bot.
Have you
wait,
looked at
so
support?
let me introduce both. Let's do the duo since the duo is important. So on EOD we have Double B and a Kingsland, though we also sometimes have Kenny too.
Truck support.
Though Keynes has been playing lately with Double B. And then on EOD we have Itchy and Hernandez. So I'm gonna ask again, no jungle pressure. So if all the jungle pressure is going mid, who is winning 2v2 bot lane?
Us.
They're gonna say
EOD
them. They're
hard.
gonna say
So
us.
let's just
You know,
skip it. Let's
what's
just
the-
skip it and go to
Wait,
Com-
wait,
let's
gonna
go
be us.
we have
let's
some,
go to
actually.
let's go
we
to
have some
combat.
unbiased parties
Let's go
here.
to
What
combat,
about Brutus
okay.
and PK?
Yeah, combat. Well, what do you think? Who's winning?
I mean, I
this?
definitely think EOD's bot lane's better. Not because there's a huge difference in ADCs, but I do think that Kingsland's considerably better in the laning phase than Hernandez, having played even in
Kings-
bot lane against both of them.
Is that because he's a mage player?
I haven't
I
played
mean,
a mage like once.
Hernandez is just a beta player in the lane. He doesn't play.
Wait. Yeah,
She-
Hernandez
she-
is the mage player.
Yeah,
That's
what do
true.
you mean?
She does play
Channer
Lux.
player.
Mm.
I
So
guess
does-
I
so
guess
does
Lux is a
Kings.
isn't Lux more of an enchanter at this point?
I don't know.
Lux
I
is
mean,
a tank.
I would
bro.
consider a mage in the
Lux
bot
is a
lane at
tank.
least, but
True,
but
honestly,
she is
true.
a tank, yeah, with aftershock.
She's an 80 AP tank assassin.
So, Muffin, what about like in team fights? Is there a difference there? Like after laning phase?
Double B team fighting Craigasm.
I'm more. What about
mean,
support? Like in
I will
support,
say that
is
during
there a
our-
difference in support?
Okay, so I'll just talk about our games, our best of 5 series that we just played that went to 5 games. In every game, the primary engage for his team was Kingsland. He was starting up damn near every single fight, and if he wasn't starting it, he was there right after it started. So
Kings smurfed in our last series, to be
yeah,
honest.
so I do think that the difference is just going to be because Kingsland is so proactive on the map. That's why there's such a huge difference down here.
Okay. What about ADC wise? Like, is
I
there?
think Ichirat has a slight advantage over the two of them.
Okay.
I mean, I like a slight. I'd say like
You
a
hear
10%
that, Double B?
advantage. I'd say it's like a 10%
Don't
advantage.
listen to him, Double
but-
B.
But
Yeah,
the
I
support
think-
difference
Hey,
is
that's
too big.
coming from someone who played you guys. So
Oh,
I'm
fix
just-
your name, Double B. Well, this is how it is on the sheet. So I didn't want to assume.
Yeah, I think ADC is probably the closest matchup, to be honest.
All right, it's
But
Think
I
so?
think, yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think Double B is free.
Really?
Yeah,
I
I do think if it was like equal supports, Ichirat would clap Double B in the bot lane, but that is not the case here.
You'd be surprised. you look at so being honest, you look at my supports OPGG and you're like, holy shit, this player's.
Don't look.
Ass.
I won't
Yeah,
bring
don't
it up.
look
I
at it.
won't bring it up. I won't bring it up.
Don't look at it, but
Just-
but
Look
you'd
at
be
mine either.
surprised. You'd be
I've been playing on my
surprised.
alt account. You can't see my picks anymore.
She's a lot better than her rank
I mean,
shows.
Ichirat, I've been
We don't
playing
need
against
to see
you
your
since you started
picks.
CLI. You know, I played against you.
I'm
but I
a
know
Nami
what
one
it's
trick.
about.
pull you in, Double B. You're not even on the Discord.
just saying.
Man,
I think
where
I
is
think
he?
there's a huge ADC difference. We got Ichirat, D4 player, 0 LP, Silver Abuser. Double
D4
D3
player.
ADC, not a Silver Abuser. I
He's
think
a
honestly-
Silver
honestly-
abuser as well. What?
do you
Everyone's a
mean? He
silver
plays
abuser. That
Lucian.
champ
ADC
is
's a Silver
busted.
abuser. Silver's too strong. It's just like every jungler is a Sedge abuser.
I mean,
Honestly,
ADC
you guys-
is literally the most meta slave role. You just go from OP champ to OP champ, and everything else in between is garbage.
True.
That's what ADC is. Meta slave, dog roll.
I feel like if EOD had Sway Lee and he didn't rank out, rip my boy
Rip
Sway Lee.
Swaley.
They would have had a better chance, but I don't think
True.
Double B
You're
tried.
actually the biggest Sway Lee fan of all time.
Bro, that's actually me. I was so excited to play against Swaley, and then he kind of disappointed me in that series.
Sway's my boy. It sucks he ranked out, but Double B's a beast as well.
Yeah, Double B is really good.
Wait,
Uh,
Swaley is back to D3.
Yeah, he's
Yeah, man.
struggling. He's struggling.
He
to
is.
get
He is. He was in
D1
D1 promos, and then he kind of fell.
He's like, hey guys, I got D2 promos. I gotta play him, and we're like, okay, good luck, Sway. And then he wins them, and then he's back to D3 like 2 days later.
Yeah, I don't know, man. He's
That's
he's
how
an
it is.
interesting
It be
guy.
like that though.
All right. So do we think, since Kenny is in the chat, do we think what if Kenny's in instead of King?
Yeah.
Is there a
Oh,
different?
what? Oh,
I'm just saying, like,
God.
what?
I personally, Kenny's a lot worse than Alex or Kings. After playing him a
I'd have
couple
to agree,
times,
too. Sorry, Kenny.
Do they?
I don't know. The series we played against him and Sway, I feel like they were just like a kind of bad.
If Kenny comes in, there's gonna be some weird shit happening.
That's true.
And
Aatrox,
TLI
Aatrox.
knows that.
Kenny's gonna just like confuse
I love
his
you,
own
Kenny.
team with his comms, because I don't know what the hell that guy says sometimes.
The biggest
Yeah, that's
threat to
true.
EOD this
Kenny is a
weekend is
fucking
Double B's
enigma. He
password
says,
security.
like,
Wait, what?
mysterious things.
Kenny can see the future, okay?
That's
True,
true,
he
actually.
can.
Probably.
Yeah, maybe he'll
What
do
if-
some 5-edge shit
Does
on
Kenny
us.
play similar stuff to you, Kings, or is he more like enchanters? I can't remember. I know he plays Lulu.
He plays different champs.
sometimes. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kenny
Couple of them,
plays. He plays a lot of hook champs, but
Oh, he plays Thresh too.
I,
Yeah.
I think Kings has probably a little bit wider champion pool.
And what we said earlier, that jungle probably isn't gonna be bot lane too much because they're gonna
Yeah,
be
and
mid.
Kings didn't have to show anything in our series because I wasn't throwing bans at him because waste of bans.
Please
So
put Sway in.
Yeah.
he has his whole pool hidden.
We
as far
can't
as I'm
put Sway in. It's illegal.
Gentleman's agreement.
Gentleman's agreement.
Oh
yeah,
I've
heard about that
Double B, to
non-Q
be
point.
honest.
Damn,
No.
I'm
Sway's
sorry,
getting flamed
Sway.
by his own
If Sway's
team.
here, I'm sorry, man. I went Double B. Double B is too clean.
All right. Well, let's go.
Clean.
Let's go down the line, and each person can talk about like a strength and a weakness from both teams. Maybe even if you haven't played them, just maybe from looking at stats, what you think. But just give me for both teams a strength and a weakness. So we'll start with you, Kings. We'll just go from the top.
fuck, I don't know what's gonna happen mid lane, but it's gonna be fun. Mid lane's coin flip for both teams, so that's
A
weird. That's where
weakness
it's gonna
or
be
a
fucking weird.
strength?
I don't know. Everything's like close, I think, but
So what's the factor?
coin flip players, I don't know, dude.
Is it just mid lane? That's the deciding factor?
I think that's the only.
The factor is
Everything
how
else is pretty close, and then there's just mid lane and the coin flip players. So
So whoever coin flips better
I'd say the
wins that
support
game.
for TLI is pretty weak, but yeah.
You just throwing pot shots
Debatable.
now, dude.
Debatable.
Throwing pot shots at Laura and at Nita.
I mean, it's not. It's
debatable at
not.
all.
It's not debatable.
We'll debate it after the series, I think.
All right, well let's go to
3-0 for
Terry.
us, easy.
What's
gonna
a
be
what's a
easy.
strength and a weakness?
Of both teams, just
Yeah,
one
of
team.
both teams. If you can do both teams, yeah. If not, then
I think the strength
just
of
your
EOD
team.
lies in how well they played together with Zohair, like enabling him to gank the
Mhm.
lanes that he wants to gank,
Makes
like
sense.
playing towards his win condition and whatever. I think the weakness of EOD is that they don't push that lead given by Zohair hard enough. Like, I never really felt suffocated by any person that was super ahead from Zohair ganks.
Okay.
For TLI, I think our strength lies in Margarine and his mid lane play. Honestly, him and Minion Marco working together. Like, if they start rolling, their map pressure is really good. Our weakness is the exact opposite. If they don't start rolling, they kind of disappear.
Okay. So mid and jungle are really important.
Yeah.
What about you,
I think
Chase?
I think mid and jungle is the absolute crux of this series, to be honest.
Damn, so it's like Dom.
It's-
It's like Dom Open too. It's just mid jungle.
You guys are sleeping on Kingsland. He's just gonna carry the junglers
No.
in
I
the
mean,
mid game.
we stomp bottom lane no matter what happens, but mid lane is going to be the deciding factor.
Oh,
I guess we'll see.
Any other strengths and weaknesses from either team that you from your team or that you've seen?
I think it's pretty evenly matched.
I think.
I think it'll be a good set.
Yeah, it will be.
Yeah, it should. I think it should go 4 or 5 games for sure.
nah.
What about
5
you?
games would be fun,
What about
honestly.
you, Itchy? Do you want to defend yourself? in
Oh,
the bot lane?
I know we'll shit on double beam Kingsland. I know for a fact. So.
Man,
They have a
how you-
weaker team than in UML finals, so
Someone get this man a
or
dude.
UML third place match.
Third place. PK, any thoughts?
No.
Come on, PK, give us
That's
that
my
PK
boy, the analytical mind.
analysis, PK.
This is how you know PK's an
PK
alpha
just jumps
Maokai
in my
player.
podcast and just doesn't say anything.
PK just chills in here, like,
He does, and then he like trash talks a couple people, and then.
and then he just.
All right, what about you, Combat?
I mean, I definitely think EOD's strengths are in their proactivity, and I feel like that's where TLI are gonna get caught off guard and are gonna be found very wanting.
Oh yeah, what about Tenno? What about is there a coach difference?
I don't think they have a
Are you
coach.
kidding
So-
me?
Man, we have
so-
Cole.
Lane is the biggest
So
in the
coach
fucking
difference.
universe.
Okay, if you're gonna pair Cole against Tenno, you really don't stand a chance. Cole's 5D chess out here, or I'm sorry, Tenno's like 5D chess out here. Cole's lacking.
If anything, I'm basically the coach. I do all the drafting nowadays.
So it's
But
if
it's
Cole was in
Tenno
the game,
versus
maybe-
Chase.
I know nothing.
I'm pretty
about
sure
Tenno.
Cole's brain is swelling right now.
If
He's
Cole was in the
fucking-
game, then I could give him some more credit because he could shock all you guys because he's pretty good at that, or at least he used to be when I played with him. But outside of the game and draft and whatnot, Tenno's just Tenno's
Honestly
playing
we used to keep Cole in the lineup just for his shot calling, but now we've gotten a lot better at shot calling. That's basically why we took Cole out.
Oh, my
I guess if we're gonna talk about differences, I guess I take back my previous statement about mid difference. The biggest difference would definitely be coach difference. Tenno is amazing at these drafts and what he does. I feel like a lot of times there are games we win just through outdrafting, and other times where he just lets us do what we want, and then we realize that maybe we actually do need him to draft.
He draft that UML series.
no,
I don't know. I don't think so.
no,
Good.
Different team, bro.
It's like fucking one player difference on your team.
Wow, look at this professionalism on
players?
stream. This is
I
all
know, typing-
well prepared ahead
Typing.
of time.
Well, I never know who's gonna join because we had some surprise guests. Okay.
Be surprised the difference that is when you don't have an auto-filled top lane ADC player and a
What do you mean? He was
Completely
carrying
different
you.
Oh,
jungle.
He was
Tej,
trying his
yeah,
hardest to carry
Tej.
you.
it's crazy how different the
He
team
was
is.
8-1 and some shit,
compared
and
to
you
that.
still lost the game for him.
I don't know
4-1
about
game. Kenny, how does the game go?
See, this is
4-1?
why Kenny has the galaxy brain.
That's right.
Oh, we have #1 EOD fan in chat. Vane Best Driver.
Yeah, that's my boy.
Just in time for predictions. So now we'll do predictions. So who you think will win, the score, and then why? We'll just go down this list. So we'll start with Kings.
3-1 because we're gonna win the first 2 games, and then we're gonna put our subs in, and they're gonna lose, but they're gonna lose
Kenny's playing.
gonna
You can
be
see
close,
Kenny.
but
They're gonna lose, but in a way that tilts TLI.
they're just gonna win the 4th game.
All right,
Hmm.
Terry.
I'd say 3-2 TLI. But it also depends, because if we win early on and we build momentum, so here's a player that's really prone to tilting. And if we do in that case, if we pick up 2 wins early on, it'll be a 3-1 series or 3-0 even, depending
Okay.
on how he feels.
I do want to say something about Zohair though. Zohair, he actually is a tilter, no lie. But during playoffs, I've been really impressed. His mental fortitude has been a lot better during playoffs.
Fortress. Mental's a fortress.
One of those 2 losses.
We got Smite stolen, dude. He went and he played the Smite practice game for 10
Played the
minutes.
Smite
came back.
practice game.
We won easy.
All right, Chase. Well, what's your prediction?
3-1 EOD. We'll get shit on game 1 and then win all 3.
All right. Well, Tenno
EOD
says
game 1.
prediction: whoever wins first game wins.
I
Series.
agree with that. There's some merit to that statement. I don't think it's exactly
Definitely.
win, but they'll definitely gain a good lead. If you win game 1, you're most likely gonna win game 2.
Joe says whoever wins at game 3 wins.
Interesting.
All right, Itchy. What do you think?
I'm gonna say 3-0 TLI. You know,
Oh, man.
Gotta be
I like that
confident.
They're
one.
just
I
smoking.
think
I
I think
want
they're just
some.
gonna tilt off the planet after the first game.
True.
You
I can
gotta,
already
you
see
gotta,
it.
you gotta win to tilt us.
Yeah, wait. We
Yeah,
literally
and
lost
we
first
will.
game against AD and then didn't tilt.
What if
Hello?
Team doesn't?
I don't know.
I don't know. We're a different team, man. We're not AD. We're TLI.
Yeah, you're a worse team.
Personally,
But what
I thought
makes
AD
that
was-
more tilting?
I don't know. You went 3-2 against AD. I think AD was one of the weakest of the 4 top teams. I think they were worse than. I don't know. After playing them a bunch, we played them.
I mean,
Decent
they haven't
thought they were
lost since they actually changed their roster.
They what?
Well, we clearly
Changed
did
the
because
roster,
we
then
got
they haven't
kicked
lost
out
until
of
the
playoffs.
Yeah,
I think you meant before then.
Yeah, reasonable.
they were
I mean,
shit to start the
Wyoming
season, and actually
got
took their
straight
shit up.
clapped by EOD. We at least took him to game 5. Hell, we were 2-1 over him in the
Yeah,
in the
Wyoming
set.
didn't get
So
straight clapped. Come on.
so Wyoming we clapped Wyoming as well when we played them. We were definitely the best team on our side of the groups. There can be no doubt.
All right, PK. Do you have a prediction for me at least?
3-2 EOD win.
Whoa.
Damn
Do
PK.
you have a reason?
Attaboy, PK.
Do I have a
Go with
reason?
PK.
Yeah, is there a reason?
Jungle difference is huge. ADC difference.
Just
Also,
every
shout
lane
out
difference.
Geku.
Geku.
Yeah, Geku's in chat.
Geku.
All right. Here's the win condition for TLI. If TLI
Don't
subs
even
in
say
Geku,
put Deku in.
if
Shut up.
TLI subs in Geku, they win. Confirmed.
Wait,
That's
PK,
fine.
you really
Yeah,
not
let's
gonna
sub
put any
in-
respect on my name to carry? Come on.
Geku's better than you, buddy. I'm sorry.
Geku's better than both of us. He's actually
Well,
the
yeah,
secret
that's
weapon.
not fair. Gecko's fucking elo sitter. That guy's clearly grandmasters.
True. I agree. I said this before.
All right, Muffin. What do you think?
I think it's gonna be a 3-1 for EOD. I think they're gonna drop one game on a really bad draft. They had at least one really bad draft against us that they definitely lost that game for. And I am expecting something
Aurelia.
similar in this set again. So they'll
Aurelia
probably do it once. They'll probably do it once, and then they'll figure out hey, that was really stupid. Let's not do that
It's
again.
really fucking stupid.
All right, Don says 3. What did you say, Don? 3-0 TLI. I'll count it since you're in here for a little bit. And had to leave to
like
go
it.
watch Naruto. I don't know what you said.
He was here for 5 minutes. He gets
was.
prediction.
I'm gonna say 3-2 TLI. I always like 5-game series and finals. That's always my hope.
Well,
I think mid will be the big difference, and I do agree that both mid laners, from watching both, can be pretty coin flip. So I think that could be a factor. But I do think like mid jungle will probably have the biggest impact on these games. But hopefully I'm surprised and proven wrong.
well,
And another lane
you're
carries.
just biased. So
But I'm not
Isn't
biased.
everyone?
I'm a support. I'm not.
We needed
I'm
more
I'm
people that
saying mid and jungle.
weren't on the teams.
Yeah, I'm
But
pretty sure everyone in this call is biased.
I
Like
think
PK.
the games will be good. Like I don't think they're gonna be stumps either way. I think these will be good games for finals. I'll say
I
that.
think PK's biased. He's good buddies with Zohair, dude. Come on.
Oh, okay. Well, then yeah, everyone in the call is biased.
Everyone's biased.
Bamba
Brutus
says
is
sub
biased?
in Dallas. Yeah, sub in Dallas on EOD. He hit plat.
Oh god. Oh god, no.
Oh no, PK.
PK's internet's dying.
Uh
Oh no.
PK's internet's
Bye
dying.
PK. I don't know what that means. You're still
PK's
in here.
internet.
I'm back.
Oh, you're back. Okay. All right. Well, thanks for joining,
Okay.
guys. This was fun. I'm excited for the series on Sunday.
It should be really good.
It should be a
honestly.
really good series. Hopefully, we have some good casters too for it. So like I said, it's on this Sunday at 4 EST, EOD versus TLI. Thanks for joining me, guys. Thanks for watching, everyone.
Thanks
And
for
tune
hosting.
in. Yeah, thank you.
EOD's
course.
gonna smash.
I
Tune
hate
in to watch
HUN.
TLI win.
Not likely. Yeah.
Oh, Joe says it's Rafa and Visions. All right, so a good cast.
Tune in to
Fuck.
watch,
Gonna be
top
good.
top diff. Love you, Terry, but it's just gonna happen, man.
Hey
What
man, you
happened?
can kill me as many times as you want, but better macro wins.
Terry will come
Well,
back.
if only you had the
from
better
dead.
macro.
Guess we'll see.
Okay.
Guess we'll
Guess
see.
we'll see on
We'll see, we'll
Sunday with the
Yeah.
lovely voices
see
of
on the
Rafa and
Rift.
Visions.
See you on the road, buddy.
All right,
Oh,
thanks,
yeah, yeah.
guys. Bye, everyone. Have a good evening.
See ya.
See you
Bye
guys.
bye.